Today we're gonna have a nice high voltage grind, starting off with this shiny Emolga right here. I would show you the sparkles, but unfortunately, I think it's been on here for a little bit and I don't want it to disappear. But yeah, really cool that we're starting with this. This is a boosted shiny though, so is Togedemaru and of course Dedenne. And the Morpekos are definitely boosted as well. But now that we caught this thing on the daily, it's not amazing. But at this current moment, we do have 8 shiny Morpekos, which is nuts. It's funny that we have so many of these. I'm thinking let's try to get to at least 10 today. I'm gonna do as many researches as possible and hopefully we'll get lucky. But unfortunately this morning, I haven't been finding too many of these researches, but we've got a lot of them to go, so I'm sure we'll find quite a few. And here's the first 3 researches of the video. None of them are guaranteed though, but we'll see what happens with them. Number 1 is Emolga. By the way, I do read the comments. I know that there was a Hundo Emolga in the stack. Unfortunately, it's gone. I literally blew through that thing probably before the video even went out. But I do appreciate everybody letting me know though, and I mean, at least we got a shiny Dedenne. That's great. This event is really good for the Pika clones. It's kind of surprising how well we're doing. That's like my 4th Dedenne from research, I want to say. I've only gotten 1 Emolga, and then I got the 1 from the daily there. So we are seeing them, which is nice, but also, it's not bad. 13, 14, 13. Let's just replenish these before I get out of here, but man, this is starting off pretty darn good. Here's hoping we can get really, really lucky and get something like insane. But that's at least 2 of them right there, and 1 of them is guaranteed. Let's just do this one, and it is... All right, cool, let's do it. Let's see what these ones turn into. Here's hoping, but no shiny. I'm surprised I haven't seen a hundo of one of these yet. I've really been going hard, but at least that was one of the berry ones. Yeah, 3 for 3, awesome. 2 berry quests. I don't want to power up when I only have 1 of them, but all right, another shiny. We got an Emolga. Since the number's so low, I can tell that it's not a really good one, but still another shiny. That's our 2nd one in like 2 or 3 batches. That's stupid. And also, yeah, it's pretty down there. How about this one? All right, well, Morpeko. And here's a singular guaranteed one. It's not shiny and very bad. None of them are guaranteed, but 2 of them I think are the Dedenne quest, but there's Morpeko. I believe this was the berry one, but it's also Morpeko. Do we go 3 for 3 or is this an Emolga? We go 3 for 3, nice. 2 of these are guaranteed, but I don't think the top one is, but yeah, it's an Emolga. Let's see what number 2 is. It is the Morpeko. And last but not least, we have another Morpeko. The sunlight feels great today because it's kind of chilly, but those IVs are fantastic. This one's guaranteed and it's huge, but not amazing, but still cool that it's huge. And then this one isn't guaranteed, but it is a Morpeko. Awesome. 2 berry quests. Uno is the Emolga, and Dos is also an Emolga, okay? And this one should be at 98%, seeing that the Hundo is 700. Only one of these is guaranteed to have it. The other 2 are power-ups, and there's the Dedenne. So clearly that one isn't it. How about you? Okay, Morpeko. And this one on the bottom here, also a Morpeko. Cool. 3 berry tasks. We'll do the middle one first. It is a Morpeko. The bottom one next. What are you? An Emolga. And then the top one is going to be another Emolga. Okay. And plenty of stops to be spun, and hopefully a lot of good research. Let's see what this one turns into. Oh, never mind. It's a Kecleon. I guess we'll do that. And then we'll spin, and then the Kecleon is not blue. That's fine. How about this? We got at least 2 things we wanted. Let's try the thing next to the Tullies. Maybe that's a good one. It is. Cool. I believe this middle one is guaranteed, so it is 785. It's pretty terrible, though. This is the berry one. Emolga. 2 power-ups and a guaranteed. Let's see what happens. This one is Dedenne. Will the next one also be that? No, thankfully. And I do believe that this is the guaranteed, but no shiny of it yet. This situation keeps happening. I keep finding like 2 of the berry tasks, and I just don't want to power up. Bit of a waste to just do it for 1, but sadly, no hundo here. 2 more berries next to the soda machines, but no. Should say vending machines. There's more than just soda in there, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Neither of these were shiny or Morpeko. 3 power-ups. That feels good to use the dust on. Let's see that Morpeko with a higher number. Oh, please. No. That's worse. How about number 3? Wow, I'm so glad those were all it. No shiny or hundo, but at least they were all Morpeko. This one should be guaranteed, and the one below it won't be, but that's 10 off. About this one, it is, but no. None of these are guaranteed, but it could still happen. But that one clearly wasn't it. How about you? No. Come on, buddy. At least 1 of them. There we go. Cool. The middle one's guaranteed, so we'll do this one first, but then the other 2 were to feed berries. And that was a bad Morpeko, so this one is much better. Oh, so close. How about you, though? What are you? You're another Morpeko. Slightly worse, though. None of these are guaranteed, but we'll see what happens. The middle one, new. 2-0 at the moment, and 3-0. I was not expecting to see this today, but I'll take it. A shiny the Dove. I don't think this one's good by any means, but it doesn't matter. A Dynamax shiny is always a fun thing to see, because I don't really do a ton of Dynamaxes like out and about, unless it's like Inkay or something that I really like, but honestly, I'm just doing these because I need to do the 100 battles. So cool that we got this thing, and it's not the best, but it doesn't matter. I think I know somebody who apparently loves these things, so I might just trade it to them. 3 more. These are all berry tasks. Great start though. How about number 2? That's not much better. And this one is, all right, well, 1 out of them was good. All 3 of these are not guaranteed, but yep, keep seeing those Dedenes, though I don't mind it. I don't mind getting that as a Shundo. That would be a cool one. I like that chocolate mouse, but no shinies. 2 more checks, 1 is guaranteed, and that's clearly not the one. How about this one? Do you want to do it? It's not shiny. 3 power-ups, so they can either be Dedenne or Morpeko. That one was 40 off the hundo. How about you? All right, Dedenne. And then last but not least, we have another Dedenne. Top 2 are guaranteed, while the bottom one is not. This one is not shiny. Number 2, no, and much worse. And then the random one is the Emolga. 1 is guaranteed, the others are berries. Let's just see what happens. This one is the Morpeko. 89 is not what we want though. This one, another one, cool. And then this one right here. At least we went 3 for 3, but no hundo. 2 more berries. Let's see what happens. Emolga. And number 2 is Morpeko at least. 2 berries. This one is a Morpeko. Number dose is gonna be another one. That's great. Just gotta flip those 2 numbers in the back around. 2 guaranteed ones here. Come on, shiny. No. Not a very good one either. How about you? No, and slightly better. 3 power-ups next to the Christmas tree in Ueno Park. This one is not the hundo. We want a chocolate 89 for that one, but I always love seeing the Morpeko though, but nope, no luck. 1 was berries, the other one was a charge move, but we got a Morpeko. Keep seeing them in the 700s though, don't like that. That's a little better. The trees are starting to turn yellow here. I love Ueno Park when the trees all turn yellow. It looks fantastic. Hopefully that means we're getting some luck in here though, because this place does have some really good memories of good IVs. I've been to this park so many times, and I've gotten some really cool stuff, but unfortunately, lately it's been a little lackluster. 3 tasks, none guaranteed. 2 of them were the power-up, 1 was the berry, but it's always good to see that Morpeko. How about you? Dedenne. Neither of these were close to the hundo. At least we got this one, but 2 more guaranteed ones. And again, the guaranteed one is to use an electric type charge attack, but look how golden those trees are. I've been here in the past, like in December, where like this entire place is just golden like these trees here. It's really nice when the whole park's like this, but now that we have a few of them here, this Emolga ain't it. These were double berry, by the way. Yeah. Top and bottom are power-ups. The middle one is guaranteed, so that's a Dedenne. Not a very good one. The bottom one, though, another Dedenne, a little better. At least this one is a Morpeko, but it is not shiny. The top one is Morpeko. The bottom 2 could be Dedenne. Still no 832, though. Come on, please give me that. And that was 30 off the hundo for that Dedenne. This one, not chocolate, in a 68. 2 more berry quests outside of the National Museum. The first one's a flying squirrel that isn't even shiny. At least this one's, I would say better, but it really is pretty bad. 2 more charge attack ones. Nope. Really bad IVs too. Good lord. How about you though? Not shiny. At least in the 800s. I don't believe any of these were guaranteed. I think they were all just power up, but at least we found something. Now please be a shiny one. Nope. And 18. 2 berry quests, and we have an Emolga. Come on, big money. Let's see something. No. 2 more berries. These are very common. So are those terrible IVs. What about this? Ay, shiny. Not a good one though, unfortunately, but it's up there. Again, 700 is what you want, so it's very easy to tell if this is good or not. But it's another shiny. Very happy to have it. 3 more, none of them are guaranteed. Dedenne. 9 away from the hundo on that one. That one's up there. And this one is bad. And then this last one is another Dedenne. And at least that last number is what we want. We just want that 89. Berries and power-ups here. Let's see what happens. Number 1 is Morpeko. Unfortunately in the 700s. How about number 2? Dedenne. And last but certainly not least, we have another Morpeko. At least in 800 exactly. The best thing about the berry quest is just it's free. You can get these so easily. It doesn't cost you anything, no stardust or anything like that. The downside is they are 50-50, but admittedly, I do like the Emolga. Like, both of the encounters are good. That's not good though. We don't like that task. For the most part, I've taken care of almost every single stop you see here that doesn't have a halo. These ones over here are in the zoo, so I want to be able to get those ones though. These 2 over here, those are fresh, but hey, since we're doing it, here's 10s. This is a Charcadet. We can get shiny Tinkatink from them, so here's hoping. I have hatched at least 2 of them, I think, but sadly none here, and those are not hundos at all. 10 power-ups. What do we got? A Morpeko. Enough of these 700s though. Come on, please. That's much better. I've done hundreds of these quests at this point, so surely we could get a hundo of that one. One of these is guaranteed, the other 2 are not. I think that was the guaranteed one. Let's see what this one is. It is a Dedenne. And last but not least, another Morpeko. Oh my goodness, 700s yet again. This is such a beautiful spot in Ueno Park. I really like it, but I also love Shundos, and that is the right number we want for Dedenne. Let's see what this other berry one gave us. Another one, not hundo. Berry and a charged. Let's see what happens with them. This is a shiny. Okay, there we go, finally. Not exactly a good one, sadly, but whatever. This is number 9 for shiny Morpeko, which is so funny to say. It feels good to have it, even though it is pretty bad still. I think this is the berry one. It was a Morpeko at least. 2 power-ups and a berry at the bottom. Let's see what happens. Morpeko, 70.99. Don't like that. How about you? Well, it's 800s. At least there are Morpekos as well. At least we have that. And, well, 3 for 3. 2 charge moves. Hopefully there is a shiny, but that is not one. one. Decent IVs all in all, 17 off the hundo. This one is much worse. 3 power-ups, so there's only Morpeko and Dedenne. Let's see what number 2 is. Morpeko. Oh, so close. I just want to see one of them that says 32, but no. 2 berries and the bottom one is guaranteed. Emolga's not a bad thing to see, but we're seeing it twice. At least this one's a guaranteed Morpeko, but it is not shiny and an 806. 2 more, but only one is guaranteed, but it looks like maybe both are. Because I think this bottom one was to use the charge. Yeah, no, it was. Awesome. Yet again, a berry and a guaranteed, and I think that was the berry one. Could be wrong though, but no, both were Morpeko, so maybe I was right. 2 more yet again, one is guaranteed, the other isn't. So let's take a look at this one. Well, they both were it again, that's great. 3 more of them, only one guaranteed, but looks like we're getting 2. The middle one was the charge move, but not shiny nor the hundo. And then the last one was Dedenne. Okay. Just had a ramen lunch to boost my luck, and it may have worked. All 3 of these were the charge move quests, so they're all guaranteed to be Morpeko. So here's hoping there's a hundo. And of course, here's hoping there's a shiny, but you know, we've got plenty of the shinies. We just want that hundo, but sadly, none of these were it. Let's just keep spinning and see what we get. I'm actually genuinely shocked that we got that many good quests. But so far, none of these are good. Uh-oh. 2 berries. Come on. No and no. And number 2 is... oh god, that's terrible. 3 more, none of them guaranteed. Let's see what happens, but there it is. Decent one too. Let's keep going with that though. There it is! Yes! The hundo, finally! Oh man, that makes me very, very happy. I've been wanting it, you know, I've been saying it, we've been going hard on it. I've done at least 300 to 400 of these researches at this point. So it's great that we did get the hundo. Boom. Perfection. Very, very happy. Obviously, I'm gonna keep going though and see what we get, but oh man, that hundo feels so good. 2 berries, well, we got it right here. This was Morpeko. I'm gonna try to get to those double digits for the shiny, but neither one of them are it. 2 more berries. What do we got for these 2? Not a shiny. And this one right here is going to be a Emolga. One of these is guaranteed to have it, and oh, tiny, that's fun. How about this one? Well, they both had it, so that's cool. And again, one of them is guaranteed, the other isn't. 805 on that one, and there's the Emolga. Let's see what these 3 do for us. That's a Dedenne. Number 2 is going to be a Morpeko. And the last one is another Morpeko. Another 3, none of them are guaranteed. But hopefully there's a shiny in one of them, but that's not it. Always fun to see Morpeko though every time, but there's another Emolga. One is guaranteed. It might have been that one. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I keep forgetting, but it was definitely that one. All 3 of these are not guaranteed. 2 are power-ups. One was a berry one, but this one is, well, the Dedenne. I think this is the berry one. Yeah, it is. 2 more. Let's see what happens. This one is Morpeko. And the second one is the Emolga. Start with the middle with these 3. It's Morpeko. Number 2 is going to be a Dedenne. And the third one is Morpeko again. 2 more berries. This one is good. Can we get another shiny one of either? I wouldn't care. All power-ups, so it's either Dedenne or it's gonna be the Morpeko. Clearly that one wasn't bad though. It was only 8 away from the hundo, but this one is, wow, all 3 of them. Ugh. 2 more, 1 is guaranteed, and I think that was it. We'll see what happens though. Well, they both were it, so whatever. 3 power-ups yet again, and that's Dedenne. Seeing a lot of those. This one is Morpeko. And then this last one is another Dedenne. 2 more berry quests. Number 1, no. Come on, 1 more shiny, but it's just not happening. Only the middle one is a guaranteed one, so we'll see what happens, but decent start. We'll do the guaranteed one next, not shiny. 26 as well, not bad. And, oh man, all 3. Middle first, none are guaranteed, but there it is. Come on, 1 more shiny, let's see it. Nope. And the last one is a Dedenne. 2 berries, what do we got? Oh, Morpeko. Other way around, but decent numbers, and 25. We got some more in the night market. Ooh, Dedenne. And off the hundo too, that was a 79, but this one is a 12. Come on, what are you? Another Morpeko. 3 more, there's Dedenne. None of these were guaranteed, but at least one had one. This one though, Emolga. Well, we got 1 of each. 2 more of them, they are berries. How about this one though? All right, yet again, 2 more berries. Let's see it. Love seeing that Morpeko though, and there's the Emolga. Again, a 98 though. Power up some berries. What do we get? A Morpeko. I also just hit 5. If you can hear the bell, that means it's 5. And that's 6 away from the hundo. Actually, no, that's 7 away from the hundo, but that's further. 2 more berries. It's Emolga. How about this one? It's, all right, Morpeko. I don't know why I was gonna say Togedemaru. Haven't had a single check for that, but I have been clicking on them in the wild. One of these was an electric type. I think that was the one. And the other one is berries, but they were both it, so cool. All right, 2 power-ups in the berry. A lot of these in the 70. At least we don't need, like, the hundo anymore. By 70, I mean 700s. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just flubbing a lot of my words, but whatever. 3 berries. We got a Morpeko. Number 2 is an Emolga. And last but certainly not least, another Emolga. 3 more berries. Let's see what happens with these ones. An Emolga. Number 2 is another Emolga. We're gonna go 3 for 3 on these. Let's find out together. Okay, good. Accidentally got rid of a scan quest, so now I have only 2 to claim here, but 1 is guaranteed, but it might not have been that one, actually. I think it's this one that was guaranteed. Yeah, well, doesn't matter. They both were. Getting close to the end. I've done so many stops that I'm running out of them. In this area specifically. Clearly clearly I have not taken care of all of Tokyo. There's so much more, but I have things I have to do, so we're gonna keep doing a couple more, but we are running out of them. 5 10s here. Let's see what happens with these. So I will say I've had some bad luck when it comes down to just getting a whole bunch of Sableyes. Like literally one time it was 6 in a row. It was terrible. Thankfully, that's not the case right now. Ooh, love to see that. Number 4. Ooh, tax. Man, this is a good batch. How about this last one though? Yeah, no Tinkatink, but I'm happy though. And I don't see any Hundos, sadly. Do a quick search just to make sure, but I don't think I saw anything. Yeah. Let's see what happens with these 3. I got an Emolga. Number 2 is the Morpeko. And the last one is a Morpeko. Cool. 2 more fairy quests. I'm running out of them. How about this one though? All right, well, that was bound to happen. Both of these are guaranteed too, so nope. Cool to see it, but not shiny. And 1 berry, 2 power-ups. Let's see what happens. Well, got the Dedenne. Number 2 is I don't know why I was gonna say Pachirisu, but Morpeko. Anyways, this one is Emolga. These 2 are guaranteed and not shiny. How about this one? No. These might be our last 3. 2 of them are guaranteed, 1 is not, but there's one of them. I do believe that was the guaranteed one. I know the bottom one is. Yeah, there we go. One more check though. Not shiny, not the Hundo. No, I don't think I spun these ones yet, or maybe I did. I'm just gonna check and make sure, but if there is something new and good here, we'll make sure to do them. But yeah, these are looking pretty bad. I feel like I already spun these. Yeah, nothing here. That's it. Honestly, I cannot complain. We got 6 shinies, which is great. And if we go for this entire event so far, we've had some good luck. Though admittedly that Darkrai doesn't really count. But as you can see, there are a lot of electric types in here, including 9 more Pekos. I bet you anything I'm gonna get more of them tomorrow. And of course, we did get this guy right here, the Hundo Morpeko. Very happy about it. If we were to max it out, which I'm not going to at this moment because I don't have the XLs even, it would be a 2196. Pretty cool all in all that we got it. I mostly wanted it for the Hundo decks, but honestly, this just makes me want to keep going. Maybe we'll get that Shundo, or we could get a Shundo Emolga, or even a Shundo Dedenne. Like, it's just really common. They're about 1 in 64. But on that note, we're gonna wrap it up here. Smash that subscribe button for me, show me some love, and let me know in the comments down below. Have you gotten any cool Hundos or any good shinies from this event? Do you even have a Morpeko shiny? Let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest the video right down here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.